Jack! Wake up, Jack! Are you okay?
Do you have any idea what I've done? What this has taken from me?
Look, I read Helen's work. You can report this.
Helen's work? You read Helen's work? What about my work? And I did report this to everybody. And you know what they did?
What?
They suspended me. Me, of all people. They came for me. At my facility, and they took everything.
We can walk out of here, tell everyone what we know.
These were my colleagues. They were my friends. And my family.
You know what it feels like? To realize you're never going home again.
We can. We all could.
That's sweet. But your hand's shaking? Yeah. That's the first sign.
And after that, it's not good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's gotta be this way, because you really look like good people. And trust me, I take no joy in any of this. I'm sorry.
You walk. Wait here.
I told you Chivalry wasn't dead.
Don't you fucking...
Sequence complete.
Conflict between inner lives, born in the ocean. On nuclear water, I will dry your tears, I will wash your feet, if you let me.
I finally got to speak to Chris and the girls. It was good. Their smiles. Wish I could just bottle that up. I'm really looking forward to getting home back after this stint. I know that these medical logs are designed to aid our mental health, and should anyone actually monitor these things, I want you to know that as a medical officer, I concur. In theory. But in practice, I need to spend time with my family. That's what I really need. And not just watch them. I need to see them. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching them through a screen. I think these next 5 months are going to be a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh, and remind me to speak to Helen about getting Rachel a space plant, because that's what she wants.
Okay, what about this? A desperate dream, one that never fades, constant like time. I told you my poetry was coming along. Sure, it's not Joyce right now, but I'm working on it. All we have up here is time, so I will have plenty of time to practice. The cycle is dragging. Not sure if poetry alone can sustain me for that long. Perhaps I will get a yo-yo.
The situation regarding site exposure is a growing concern. I've spoken with Tout numerous times, increasing safety regulations. Today wasn't good. One of Nick's staff was admitted after suffering from extreme dehydration and fatigue. We had to sedate him. His hands wouldn't stop shaking. And after the patient vomited blood, he was sent to Center Point for further treatment. They'll administer standard care for hematemesis. I strongly recommend it based upon the current situation here of DTPA, but unfortunately at that point it's... Either way, the incident has been reported. Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
I think that's working now. Everything here is broken. Surface trips are still progressing despite the increased demand from Helen. This cycle it's been a tough one. Morale around the team remains good as the storm season approaches. Most are looking forward to a break. The power outages here don't help, but we've done our best to manage.
Signing off the week no more hopeful than we were at the start. The soil here, on the Solis planum, continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation, but the plant life that interacts with it, however, seems to aggressively grow and expire, almost like an accelerant. Our planet is dying. Just like these plants. We're running out of time. Tomorrow is a new day.
Today, our power system continued to fail. The array becomes more damaged with each cycle. I get that people are frustrated, but there is only so much I can do. I have been studying. Hopefully it helps at next week's get together.
Okay, some good news. I think my work here is beginning to pay off. Tout's team is finally beginning to listen to my warnings about exposure. They recorded higher rad levels at the site this week, and I've had to treat 2 of his staff for radiation sickness. Dawson is showing signs of hypotension, and Salim complained of dizziness. Current treatment is daily administration of potassium iodide. I'm pretty sure we caught it quick, but out of an abundance of caution, I'll go ahead and schedule a CT scan for Salim. just to rule out vestibular disorder. But I just have no idea why these guys insist on working such long hours at the site. They know that it's against regulations. I just don't think that they're fully aware of the risks. But who knows? Maybe the taste of seaweed in their mouth will remind them to put their health first. I confronted Helen today about the situation here. She flat out refuses to admit anything is going on. More of Nick's teams are showing what I believe, based upon my medical experience, to be clearly radiation sickness. But she said that due to the varying symptoms being displayed by each patient, I currently have nothing conclusive to confirm my diagnosis. But there is one consistent factor, and that's the hand tremor. That's a sign. I think that's a sign, and it's just hiding in plain sight. Yeah, come in.
Couple of guys playing poker tonight. Fancy it?
No, not tonight. But did you think about what I talked about, going to the hangar?
Not this again. Why? You know I can't just let you in. It's against regulations. You could get suspended.
Yeah, I've asked you not to call me that. Why is no one taking this seriously?
I am. Tell you what. If you win the game, I'll let you take a look. Sound fair?
Yeah, deal.
Great. I'll let the guys know we found our sixth player. See you in the canteen about 7.
Yeah, great. Can't wait. Looks like I'm playing poker tonight. I hate poker.
Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar. They have been transporting this stuff for months.
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
Helen, I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
This is confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Is this still on?
Recording this after a long day. I've just been out to look at more weather damage to the arrays. We're cycling out of season towards the storms, and tensions are high here. Days are getting harder. The site is on course, and we continue to work towards a better tomorrow.
The T-13s have finally arrived. These will make working on the site so much easier. I'm looking for...
Sir, Officer Taylor's here again, insisting to come in.
For a guy who lectures me nonstop about safety regulations, you'd think he'd understand why he's not allowed back here.
Every day, it's something new. If it isn't Wyatt and Helen, it's Nick or Azim complaining about the power. I'm holding it together best I can, but something must give. I'm hopeful it'll all be worth it in the end. I remain hopeful anyway.
These storms. We've suffered setbacks. Helen continues to demand materials, but we simply can't meet her demands. My whole team is agitated and arguing all the time now. Everyone seems different. I'm not sure how much longer we can keep this up. Something has to give. I need to speak to Adam. Injuries, damages. I've never seen anything like it. We shouldn't be out there.
Perimeter checks complete, weather damage minimal. Most of the crew have already departed for Center Point. I'm still exploring the unexplained damage to the drill bay exterior door. However, given that storm season is upon us, I'm not concerned about foul play at this moment. Due to the damage, the door is offline for maintenance, and I've asked Officer Hoskins to inform the residents to avoid any disruption.
Due to power issues, we've had to switch to officer access areas. This really hasn't helped with the paranoia. Things are getting a little wild now. I'm about to go and inspect the hangar doors with Nick, who claims claw marks or something. They're actually considering an animal tried to break in. Imagine. That really would be the cherry on top. Alien life. First contact. And it's here on Solis.
Nights are longer now. I continue to hear noises outside at night, and I know it's not just a storm. Tomorrow I'll confirm it all. I've done everything I can. I've been rational. I've tried to reason. But Helen refuses to acknowledge the damage that she is doing. She even reported me to Central for exceedingly aggressive behavior. Me.
Compiling a new compound this week has meant for a more concentrated measure. As the teams continue to provide us with samples from the site, we look to regulate the growth rate through controlled nutrients. Whilst time runs out for those back home, we are so close to sustaining life here. The work we're doing is bigger than all of us.
Today I can't believe what I saw. It's the soil. It's always been here, literally right under our feet. What has happened here cannot happen on Earth. Can you imagine the consequences? If people were to take this infection back home with them? I mean, Jesus, I almost brought a plant back home for my daughter. I have a moral obligation to contain this and prevent it from spreading. I've reported the incident to Central, and Oscar is on his way over now. He can help me access the greenhouse. because suspended. What does that even mean? I just hope I have the strength to do what needs to be done.
We are beginning to see aggressive acceleration with Compound 26. It seems to be able to sustain environmental hazards as a result. This development has been fundamental in...
Ma'am, Dr. Taylor is here again, requesting to come downstairs.
For the last time, he doesn't have clearance. He shouldn't be here.
Yes, ma'am. However, he says it's a question of ethics.
Where is he?
Boreal region, ma'am.
Taylor is becoming increasingly hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites. It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken was worth it. It's a small price to pay. I can't believe it. We did it, Mom.
There's no going back. Now I just have to finish it. We may never really know what I did to save them. All of them. But I'll know. And that'll just have to be enough for now.
Sadly, the situation between Officers Dunpart and Taylor has reached boiling point. I've been instructed to help facilitate Officer Taylor's removal from the site. I'm heading over to the med bay now. It's a shame it's come to this.
Turn it off!
What have you done?
What have you done? A seam?
Adam, Nick? How could you?
Someone had to stop this.